Yo, what's happening? It's your man OG Beats TV. Coming to you today, another special video. What's good? What's happening, YouTube? It's your man OG Beats, and I'm back with another video for you today. So today, I gotta report a sad story that I've been seeing circulating around on the internet that's so crazy that I had to research it myself, and I decided to make sure that everybody got the real story in case you was wondering. Now, this story happened out of Florida. Very sad situation involving a sister and her two younger brothers on Christmas Eve. So we're going to go ahead and read the article from NBC News and break it down. All right. So the article states, Florida teen accused of fatally shooting his sister in argument over Christmas gifts. Abrielle Baldwin, 23, the mother of a 6-year-old and an 11-month-old, was fatally shot by her 14-year-old brother on Christmas Eve, the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office said. All right, they reported this story a couple days ago. All right, so a 14-year-old Florida teen fatally shot his sister in an argument over Christmas gifts, only to be shot moments later by his own teenage brother, authorities said. The argument started when brothers ages 14 and 15, were out shopping on Christmas Eve Sunday with their mother and sister and got into a spat over who was receiving more Christmas gifts. Can't make this up. After shopping, the boys, their mother and their 23-year-old sister Abrielle Baldwin, and Baldwin's two young children ages 11 and 6 months, or 11 months and 6, went to their grandmother's home in Largo where the argument continued. That's when a 14-year-old brother stood in the doorway, took out his .40 caliber semi-automatic handgun, pointed it at his brother, and told him he was going to shoot him in the head. The 14-year-old tried to get his 15-year-old brother to fight, and an uncle ended up separating them and moving the 14-year-old outside into the driveway area. That's where he found Abrielle carrying her 11-month-old baby in a carrier. She told him, "You all need to leave that stuff alone. Why are you trying to start it? It's Christmas." The 14-year-old argued with her, called her derogatory terms, and shot her in the chest as she was holding her infant in the carrier, which is his niece or nephew. She fell and the baby fell too, but the baby was unharmed. The 15-year-old brother then came outside, took out a .45 caliber semi-automatic handgun, exclaimed, "You shot my mother effing sister," and shot the 14-year-old one time in the stomach. Sheriff's office said there was an 8-second gap between the time the 14-year-old shot his sister and before he was shot himself. At the time he was shot, he was no longer in possession of his gun. The 15-year-old then ran, threw his gun in a nearby yard, and fled to a relative's house in Clearwater. This all happened in Florida. Abrielle was taken to a hospital and died of her wounds. Rest in peace. She was just a woman going about her life, doing things with her two kids. Now you got an 11-month-old and a 6-year-old boy, and their mom is dead. The 14-year-old underwent surgery and was stable. He will be released from the hospital to the State Department of Juvenile Justice. The 14-year-old was charged with first-degree murder, child abuse, and being a delinquent in possession of a firearm. The Pinellas County State Attorney Office will determine whether or not he will be charged as an adult. When police find the 15-year-old brother in Clearwater, when they found him in Clearwater, he made self-harm statements and was taken to a mental health facility. Authorities said he was charged with attempted first-degree murder and tampering with physical evidence. The .40 caliber handgun the 14-year-old used to shoot his sister was recovered, but the .45 caliber the 15-year-old used has not been. All right, it said the investigation and interviews with people, the two teenage brothers both carry guns all the time. Wow, how does that even happen? All right, he said the brothers got their guns by stealing them from unlocked cars. They were out in the middle of the night doing car burglaries. Noting that both were arrested in connection with the numerous car burglaries in Oldsmar in May. These young kids, 14, 15-year-olds, routinely carry firearms, and this is what happens when you got young delinquents that carry guns. They get upset, they don't know how to handle stuff, so they just take their guns out and start shooting each other, and one of them kills his sister. The 14-year-old has arrests dating back to when he was 12 years old, including being a minor in possession of a gun, disorderly conduct, grand theft auto burglaries, and batteries on a school employee. Wow. So needless to say that this kid was already going down a real bad streak. And it's crazy that he would do this to his own sister. I mean, this is crazy, man. Arguing over Christmas gifts. Shouldn't even be getting no Christmas gifts, right? And I'm not here to point blame to anybody. Rest in peace to all the victims. But where's the mother and father in this situation, and why are they giving these kids Christmas gifts? Because it sounds like to me that they don't deserve nothing, but that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. So story is crazy, man. Rest in peace to the sister. Just had to get this out there. People are not valuing life, and we need to, make a change about that and do something and start really talking to these youths. If you know that you got an at-risk youth, a child, if you know that your kid is bad, you need to do something about it. All right, as parents, we got to stop acting like, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing to nobody, he ain't gonna hurt nobody, because the truth of the matter is you really don't know what your child is capable of, especially when he's running around here in the streets. And for this 14-year-old kid, obviously he had a track record of being bad already. So I mean, the proof is already in the pudding. Now I want you to take a look to the other side of the screen. I got an Instagram post pulled up that I found from Abrielle Baldwin's Instagram page. This was back in 2021, 2 years ago, when he was around 13 years old. So she put, "I love my brother so much. There's my everything. I will kill it about them, period. When it comes down to them, there's no talking." So you can see right there how much love and admiration she had for her brothers, but even her statement sounds a little crazy if we just being real. I mean, this whole vibe and attitude of what you're going to do to somebody is really out of control, and that's part of the problem right there. But obviously she loved her brothers. All right. So this is her right here with her 11-month-old son. Also got this off her Instagram page. All right. This is her right here. Also, for a few years ago, she writes, "Free my brother. Y'all, I really cry after seeing this video. I miss him." So right there, she's showing you how much she cared for her brother. She wanted him free. This was one of the times he was locked up. So it's really hard to understand why he would do this to his own sister as much as she seemed to love her little brother. This guy has some issues. They call him demons and all of that. And I don't believe in that, but it's like, I don't know at this point, because what would actually make you shoot your older sister because she's telling you to do something right, let alone when she has your nephew in her arms? I mean, so I say lock this guy up, and he should never get out, see the light of day, but that's just my opinion. All right. So here she goes right here with her other son. I'm assuming this is the older son, 6-year-old son. This picture from a few years ago, probably on her Instagram. Picture of her right here on the Instagram. And this is a picture of her getting ready for her birthday this year, 23rd birthday. That happened in May. She had a little get together, whatever you can see. So, it's a real sad situation, man. Her brothers would go out like that. And you got to think, now the mother lost a daughter. She's going to lose one son, probably going to lose the other son for a while for the attempted murder. Now somebody got to take care of them 2 kids. The situation is just bad all the way around, man. So I just wanted to bring this story to the light, man. Comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this situation. Let me know if you know anything about this situation. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. It's your man OG Bo Beats, and I'm out. Peace.